Chapter 1399. After Kano and Emma added their WeChat friends, they looked at Alex and said with a smile, "By the way, Master Anderson, let's add a friend too." After that, she handed her WeChat QR code to Alex. Alex had to take out his mobile phone, scanned it, and added her as a friend. Kano winked at him with a successful face, and then asked him sternly, "Master Anderson, when will you be able to leave for Eastcliff? Can you tell me about the time so I can prepare?" Alex said, "Next week, but I still can't decide the exact time." Kano nodded and smiled and said, "Master Anderson, then my father and I will be waiting for you in Eastcliff." Alex suddenly thought of what Kano had said before, saying that after arriving in Eastcliff and seeing his father, he watched his father not beat him up. Hey, the more I think about it, the more shameless I am to see her father Oren Moon. Just when Alex was having headaches for Moon's father and daughter, in the intensive care unit of Oris Hill First People's Hospital, Shingshir and her assistant Koichi Tanaka, as well as Kwamsuki of the Suki family, stood motionless and stood by Shingshir. Both sides of the hospital bed of the coach and Kazuki Yamamoto. Yamamoto Kazuki on the hospital bed looked extremely haggard. The doctor had just performed a third full-body examination on him, and once again confirmed that his nervous system was severely injured and there was almost no possibility of recovery. As for the bloody East Asian sick man on his forehead, forbid characters. Still eye-catching. Shingshir hopes that the doctor can use gauze to cover Kazuki Yamamoto's forehead, so as not to further stimulate her teacher. However, Yamamoto Kazuki firmly rejected the proposal. The 4 ugly characters that Don Stephen left on his forehead can be said to be the greatest shame in his life, but they are also the most profound lesson in his life. Before Alex defeated him with a palm, Yamamoto Kazuki still felt that he was a world-class martial arts master. It wasn't until Alex's palm that he realized that he was just a tiny ant on the way to martial arts. But everyone who is dedicated to martial arts has a sense of integrity. Even if they lose, most people are willing to gamble and surrender. What's more, even if they are missed to death in a competition, they can be calm before dying. Face. Although Yamamoto Kazuki's mind was not so broad, he was convinced at the bottom of his heart when he thought of Alex's terrifying strength. At this time, Shingshir looked at him sadly, and said, "Master, I have communicated with my father. He will contact the best hospitals and doctors in China to help you treat and recover, and there will be a special plane to pick you up tomorrow. You go back to China."